where the wild calls and we always answer.
Every week, we pull back the brush and bring you into the untamed, from high ridge hunts to riverbed reading.
Hunting tales, fishing fails, and the kind of wisdom you only get from forgetting toilet paper on a 3-day hunting trip.
Your weekly dose of hunting tales, muddy boots, and big fish stories. Now let's get outdoors with your hosts, Michael and Tate.
All righty. Welcome back to a long overdue episode of the Outcast. We've been pretty busy here lately, so
Yeah, it's been a minute.
been hard to find time to be able to do it and put together an episode with all the rain and all that mess.
It has been wet.
Yeah, it's pretty well messed up the water and everything's all muddy. Haven't been able to build my road, and we haven't been able to put food plots in, and it's definitely been wet this year.
Yeah, we've caught a break this week so far. Think we might be able to get a little something done this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully we can. Weather will stay good and we can get them in.
We couldn't handle it anymore last weekend. Had to scratch the itch and went fishing.
Yeah, water was a little bit muddy. Wasn't that great, but we shot some fish. So
shot the ones we could see anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't a wasted night. No big ones, but still.
I think we put 11 in the boat,
something like that. Yeah, 10 or 11, and we were only out a couple hours anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I think everybody's kind of having trouble this year.
I'd say
the water and all that about everywhere has been kind of rough. We've been looking at a stingray trip here coming up pretty soon, and not really able to do that because I'm afraid to go down there and the water be dirty.
Yeah, Grant said today that they're wanting to go again with us.
Yeah,
like they did last year. So
I saw that. He commented on that Facebook post. Yeah, we need to try to get a trip going.
I guess they're significantly closer than we are.
Yeah,
they could check the water.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess worst case we could hit a river or something down there, and try to shoot something. Wouldn't be at least a wasted trip. And then we still haven't made a Kentucky trip this year yet.
First year in a while we ain't done that.
Yeah, well, we always go in August when it's the hottest, so we're still a little early. But
yeah, I guess.
I did see somebody posted on a Facebook page down there. One of the groups, they're having a tournament down there at Barkley this year, the 25th of August, I think.
Big head or
no? It was big head or Asian, basically grass carp, whatever. The only thing that wasn't allowed was, I want to say, it was just no catfish and no spoonbill. That was it. So, and it was only $100 entry fee. 50% of the entry fee goes to the Bluegrass Youth Tournament or whatever. I can't remember what they call it, but that's what they're going to this year. So,
spoonbill is a bucket list fish for me.
Yeah, the last couple of years we've went to Kentucky, I've wanted to try to shoot one, but it just seems like we never hit it right when the water's right to be able to go shoot them.
I think we've only seen one, haven't we?
Yes.
Didn't get a shot at it, but
yeah, well, it was kind of small too. So
yeah, it was a little feller, but more and more you're seeing them pop up here down at Point Pleasant at the locks coming up out of the Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's good. West Virginia's population of spoonbill's been on the decline for several years, and it's good that they're starting to move back up in here.
Yeah, that was a fish when I was a teenager that you just didn't hear of,
or
see, or anything. Very, very rarely, but I've seen just this year. I've seen three or four of them down there. That's been
caught. Yeah. Their immediate release here. You have to.
Yeah.
You got to put them right back in the water. So
are we allowed to shoot them here? I guess.
No, can't shoot them. Nope. And I don't know. I need to call the DNR and ask them how that reciprocity works from state to state. Like if we go to the Ohio, but we purchase, say, a Kentucky license, are we able to shoot spoonbill in the Ohio with being a West Virginia and a Kentucky license holder?
Yeah.
Or I don't know how that works.
Yeah, we need to figure that out because we need to figure that out for catfish too.
Yeah. Be able to go down there and make a good trip out of that and shoot some catfish in the Ohio. There was a big head that was caught at Winfield at the
Yeah,
locks.
it was a good one too.
Yeah, pretty good size. Which we've talked about it before. The state record the world record big head was caught or shot in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
The current BAA world record was 104 pounds, I think.
It's out of the Ohio, whatnot.
Yeah, I believe it was out of the Ohio. Yeah. It doesn't tell you on the page where it was at, but
Right.
it had to be somewhere down that way. They're not up this far yet. I don't think.
It had to been the Ohio or the canal below the Winfield locks.
Yeah. Yeah.
From the Winfield locks to the Ohio.
Yeah.
Dumps in.
I think they're definitely migrating more north.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
That's another fish that you never, when I was a teenager, you never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
now they've been popping up lately.
The population's just absolutely exploded. In the last couple of years.
I mean, it happens dang near what seems like overnight. I mean, once they get started, it's
you're
just kind of a head lad, really.
Yep, and that's what's happening now. They're a fun fish to shoot. They're a lot of fun to go. And they're a challenge. The big heads, you got to know how to do it, but they're also detrimental to the ecosystem. So
the Asians are fun too, man. It's fun to shoot them out of the air and whatnot, but it's, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, they do way more damage than what.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yes, but
yeah, it's one of them things.
I'd rather go to Kentucky and shoot them as have them.
Yeah, they can keep them down there.
But they are certainly making their way up here.
Yeah, they are for sure. Well, the water's been rough this year. We kind of touched on that a little bit, but it wasn't bad last weekend midday, and then in the evening it was starting to cloud up, all that rain we had and
there was a lot of boat traffic.
Yes.
Down there that weekend too.
Yep.
That's the problem with the canal this time of year, or at least around where we fish it. There's a ton of pleasure boats.
Yep. A lot of boats, a lot of people, especially Friday nights. It's really busy. So
and it got the regatta and all that stuff down there. So you got all kinds of pontoons and
and it kind of makes things difficult, and it muddies up the water. That water splashing off the banks, and it muddies it up, so it makes it hard to shoot fish right there. But I don't know. We haven't seen a whole lot of grass carp this year. A couple times, early in the year, but the grass really wasn't in, and we haven't been able to go much since the grass has been in for them to be up shallow.
I don't think it. I don't know, maybe, but it seems to me like the grass isn't growing this year like it has in past.
Well, I think a lot of that is water conditions. I think the worst water conditions have kind of.
I mean, it's there where it's normally always there, but it's not as thick or as.
Yeah, and it's not in the deeper parts of the water either. So I think it's still got some growing in to do. I mean, last year it was like good late season before we really started getting on the big ones anyway. So they'll start coming up shallows. That water, days get real hot in the dog days, and then it cools off at night. They'll start coming up. But
that river's kind of a late bloomer anyway. It's better.
Yeah,
late season.
Seems like the later in the year, the better off it is. So, but I don't know. I think this year our goals, to kind of finish out with the bowfish and stuff, is to try a trip to Kentucky. I want to go shoot rays again. I really want to try to go north to Maryland again and shoot snakehead, and we may be able to do that in the same, like what we did last year, make that loop and go up there and shoot snakehead again. And
they're so close, you might as well just.
Yeah, we didn't really have a whole lot of time last year when we were up there. We were already dog tired.
Right. I mean, the only thing we got to do was shoot stingrays, because when we fished the Potomac, that was at youth time. I mean, we were just guiding. We wasn't able to shoot, but.
Well, the night before we shot.
Yeah, I mean, we screwed around a little bit scouting, but.
Well, you shot at a gar about 15 times, and.
The one lucky little fish.
That video should be on the TikTok if anybody wants to watch it.
Circled that fish for 20 minutes.
Yep, and he still swam away.
Either he was just real brave, or he was real dumb. I don't know, but me, if somebody's flinging an air at me,
you don't think you're gonna stick around?
No, I'd go somewhere else.
Yeah,
not that little guy.
He definitely did not move a bit.
Of course, I wasn't even getting real close to him anyway, so.
Yeah.
I still never got to shoot my little goldfish either.
Yeah, I think we need to make a trip and spend a couple days
I don't think
And
I shot a snake yet either, did I?
No.
I think you were the only one.
I was the only one that shot
Yeah.
one. No, we only shot one.
Yeah.
So,
Right, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think we ought to take a couple days and try to go maybe one full day shooting or night this time. We're not going during
Yeah, I want to do it at night.
or evening, whatever. But yeah,
I learned my lesson on that last
yeah,
year.
yeah. My head still,
I got blistered, son.
yeah. That sun was brutal. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd like to go do that, and I don't really want to go to Kentucky in the heat again, like we
Mhm.
have in the past. But I also don't want to miss, prime time.
Yeah.
We've always done fairly good when we went down there, but the amount of fish you do good just about all the time.
It's kind of hard to not do good down there.
Yeah, unless you hit a stretch of just no, the rain or whatever, like what happened to us the second trip last year.
Yeah, the first night we went out, there wasn't hardly nothing moving.
Yeah, and I think that was because we had that big storm come through and all that. But
then the next night it was game on.
Yep. Well, we teased a little bit in the Facebook post that we had some big news coming tonight, and we don't want to keep you all waiting too long. But we are going to play a little ad here and kind of explain what's going on, and then we'll come back and talk about that a little bit, and then we'll get more into the episode and start talking about food plots. And we want this episode to be kind of interactive with our live viewers. And if you got anything you want to add or want to talk about, pop it in there, and then we're gonna try to do a little Q&A afterwards, I think. So maybe try to do those after every podcast. But alrighty.
All right, you Outcast, come on down, perk up, and listen, because we got something big coming your way.
That's right. We're teaming up with Doodle Calls for a giveaway you won't want to miss.
One lucky Outcast is going to win a custom slate call handcrafted by Doodle Calls with 2 strikers, a Mossy Oak Bottomland Outcast hat, 3 complimentary Outcast outdoor stickers.
But wait, there's more.
Right you are, my friend. Act fast, and you and one of your best good buddies are going to win a private night of bow fishing with none other than the Outcast crew themselves.
You can bring your wife, your kids, the mailman. Heck, you can even bring your mother-in-law if you fancy. We'll take you and one unfortunate participant for a 4-hour night on the water, listening to us quote old movies and a very wide variety of questionable music.
Wow, that's a lot of choices.
Snacks are not included.
This particular little escapade can happen either in the fall of 2026 or during the spring spawn of 2027.
Hold the phones. We just got word. If you enter now, we will throw in another person.
Oh, boy, what a deal. Tell them how they're going to win, Tate.
Follow both the Outcast podcast and Doodle Calls on Facebook, then tag the 2 people you're going to bribe to come with you on this trip. So start checking off those boxes on that honey-do list.
That's right, Outcast. With just a few taps of your finger, you could win all this. Act fast, because we have a limited quantity available. Keep your ears tuned up and your eyes peeled, because we're announcing this winner on August 22nd. Well, that's the giveaway we're doing. That was cheesy, but we tried to have some fun with that.
We will definitely have a blooper reel coming.
Yeah.
We filmed that last night.
Takes to get that.
Last night when we were trying to come up with it, we were sitting here for a good, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes coming up with a script. And then it took another hour after that to get it recorded and not messing it up. So there'll be definitely some beeping and all that in it, because it was pretty rough to.
Yeah, we had fun with it. We tried to make it kind of like a late 90s, early 2000 infomercial game show type thing, but it was fun.
Yeah, so make sure you like the Outcast Outdoors page. Go over and give Doodle Calls a follow. We're going to tag them in this post, and then
those guys were great to work with, man.
Yeah,
I contacted him. Back in the spring, right towards the end of turkey season, and we teamed up to do this giveaway. And he's booked up. I mean, he makes calls year round, but he's obviously really busy during turkey season. But he put us to the front of the list, got us a call, made up, and got it to us pretty quick. And beautiful call.
Yeah,
really good looking call,
and it sounds good.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, we'll have some pictures of it. It's got the Outcast logo on it as well as the Doodle Calls. yeah, we're gonna give away a hat, the call, of course, some stickers. We've got plenty of those. We'll give those out, and also a trip with us out to shoot some fish. So
I'm gonna do 4 hours. Yeah, I mean the winner, like we said, we're gonna announce the 22nd of August, but the winner, we'll get a hold of you, and you can decide if you want to do it. At the end, towards the end of this season, or if you'd rather wait till the spawn in 27 in the spring, and we'll get you out on the water, and if nothing else, we'll have a good time. I guarantee you'll have a couple good laughs.
yeah, guaranteed. And we'll try not to put anybody in the water. No guarantees, though.
No promises.
Well, and I guess we should talk about the significance of the date, August the 22nd.
Yeah.
So we have been in contact with the Bowhunter Association of West Virginia, and we were invited to come down for their Aim High Bowhunter Fellowship on August the 21st through the 23rd. That's going to be at Parchment Valley Conference Center in Ripley. Starts on Friday at 8 a.m. and runs through Sunday at 1. There are lodging and meals available, RV camping, but you have to reserve that. They're going to have a 3D shoot all day, pools open, food trucks, Ironman range, one long distance range with 10 targets, lodging options, cottage, dorm, RV camping, and Saturday night dinner and special speakers. And I cannot talk tonight, I guess. Can't read either. So, and basically, it's the way that Ed kind of described it to me is it's Ohio and West Virginia competition, and everybody gets together and it's a good time. And we're gonna go down. I think we're gonna do. We'll pull the boat down, so we'll have that down there, and we'll be there to talk and look at the bows and all that stuff. And
yeah, we'll have a little table set up with
Yeah.
some stickers and whatnots on it. And
yeah, we're not sure yet how it's gonna play out. I think we're gonna do some kind of little seminar on bow fishing or something. Or
yeah, he wanted us to do a little seminar. There's going to be seminars all weekend.
Yeah,
Bow shoots all weekend, but I think we're going to do one at some point during the weekend, and I think we're going to try to set a little something up for the kids where they can set a little kiddie pool up and put some targets in the water and let them shoot off the boat.
For sure. Yeah.
So I think the boys from Out on the Limb podcast, aren't they training for that Ironman?
I don't know if they're doing that there or if that's the other one that they're the one that was at Snowshoe, I think was the.
Yeah, they did that one, but I thought he was training for this one too.
He might be.
I thought he might be. He might not be. I don't know.
But yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of good people there.
Oh yeah,
and I guarantee it's gonna be good food and all that. Yeah. So never turn down a food truck.
That's right.
But well, I guess we'll kind of roll in here to the next segment and start talking a little bit about food plots. So what are we planting this year?
Well, I think we're finally gonna be able to get started on it this weekend.
Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe. We're gonna go out and get. I know of 2 good spots that we're gonna put one in, maybe a third, but I think we're gonna focus on that Farm at Iron out on Beachy there and get at least 2 in, maybe 3 in, but they're about 1/4 acre plots apiece.
Yeah.
But probably we'll go out this weekend and get them mowed off and probably get them turned over, and we might plant them this weekend if we got time. I don't know, maybe next weekend. But
yeah. Well, what are you thinking? Put in them. You got some radishes or something, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I haven't made my mind all the way up, but I'm probably gonna try to do an all season kind of thing, for early and late. Like you said, I got some radishes in there. Probably do some clovers in with it, and I've done turnips in the past out there that they've done real well.
Yeah,
which is a real good late season
food
source for them, but probably along the lines of that.
Well, we were kind of talking about that. Was it 7-card draw or 5-card draw or whatever?
Either one, both of them's good.
Yeah. That I think we may try that in one of them, and I don't know. We're just gonna go out there and scratch the ground up and throw some stuff out and see what happens.
Yeah, probably wind up winging it.
Yeah. Well, that seems to work the best. So, but
pretty good at that.
Yeah, and keeping it kind of budget friendly.
Yeah, we're gonna be videoing all this.
Yeah, Yeah, we've already started that. I drug the old Gravely out to get it ready with the plow.
Yeah.
Get it all set up and ready to go.
Gonna video all that, like I said, and get those planted, and start on building some shooting houses.
Yeah.
Try to get those in before bow season comes in.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of bow I'm gonna shoot, I guess.
I'm sticking with the trusty Matthews.
If I can get my eye fixed by then.
Yeah, you gotta do that too.
That's gonna be the kind of kicker. I'm ready to get it fixed, so I don't have to keep looking with my left eye down. That trying to shoot left-handed is pretty rough.
Or you can cheat and use crossbow.
Yeah.
If you don't.
Well, Nathan would give me a hard time if I done that.
So I was gonna say, if you don't mind being made fun of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it too.
Well, I don't know. I'd like to try to get a bow this year, but there again, it's going to depend on whether I can get my eye fixed or not before bow season comes in. So,
Right.
but well, we've been doing a little bit of coyote hunting too.
Yeah, we've been hitting it pretty hard lately.
Yeah. The pups are the young and dumb pups are out.
Yeah, making it.
I like that.
Yeah, making it through the denning season, starting into the old puppy phase there. We got into a couple of them the other night.
Yep.
2 of them.
Yeah, they were right at the end of the field, a couple 100 yards away.
About got shot on that one.
No.
We were set up just underneath the edge of a knoll there in a field. A farmer that we hunt his place for him. He's got a ton of coyotes up there. We try to thin them down for him every year, but we were just underneath the top of that knoll there, and Tate was looking out towards the left, and I was looking down the field towards the right, and I was set up like here, but he was kind of set up behind me and off to the left of me a little bit, and I just happened to look. We just got set up, and I just happened to look through the scope down there at the bottom of the field, and sure enough, there's 2 pups playing around with each other down there, and it wasn't paying us a bit of mind in the world. And
it was just odd. I mean, we sat there for a good bit before we.
Yeah, man, we were setting tripods up.
Yeah, yep.
Grass is real high, and I got
we rode the buggy.
Yeah.
We rode the buggy right up there.
That sage grass is probably dang near waist high.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to drag in tripods to that grass and set up. But anyway, I looked down through there, and sure enough, there's 2 of them down there playing around with each other. And so I hollered at Tate. I said, "Swing around here." I said, "I'm pretty sure that's 2 pups down there." So I was swinging down, and we're looking at them through the scope. I don't know, they're probably 250, 275 yards away. And we're looking at them, and Tate says, "Is that dogs or is that coyotes?" I said, "I mean, they look like coyotes to me. So I don't know. Anybody that's got dogs around here?" We're looking at them. I said, "Nah, them's coyotes. They're acting. They ain't acting like no dog."
Yeah, that wasn't a dog.
I said, "Well, I'm gonna try." So I kicked the safety off. I said, "You take one on the left, I'll take one on the right." 3, 2, 1, whack! Shoot them, and both of us miss, and they take off running. With Tate split down over the hill to the left, and mine started running around the edge of the field towards the right, but kind of almost up towards you. Well, we're both swinging on him towards the right. Mind you, Tate's a little bit behind me to the left. So we're swinging on him, just cracking rounds off. Just sending money through the air, baby. $2, $3,
I have
$5.
got to get rid of that semi-auto. Go back to a bolt gun.
Just sending them, son. And about halfway through that magazine, I happened to remember that you're kind of behind me. So I'm cracking rounds off, and I'm yelling, "Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me!" Never did hit the stupid thing.
Too worried about getting shot.
I was worried. I was shooting and ducking at the same time.
You can't worry about getting shot. That's why you didn't hit none.
No, you let some bullets whiz by your head. You don't start worrying about it.
I had a suppressor on, so at least it didn't blow your eardrum.
You get to hearing that. You start wondering what's going on.
Oh, now. It wasn't that bad.
And we didn't even shoot the coyote. We did scare it pretty good, though.
That is guaranteed. He did send me a picture, though, this morning, 5 pups in a row up there. So
yeah, they're everywhere up there. He's got a ton of them.
Yeah, I don't know why they like that so much up there, but
I don't know. I think they got a big old den down in that holler right
Mhm.
underneath that field there that we were hunting in.
yeah, I would say so.
They got something going on. That place holds coyotes like crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Talking about predators, what's your take on the turkey population from this year? This is something we didn't really talk about a whole lot after turkey season, but
Yeah, I mean, coyotes are. Everybody talks about coyotes eating fawns, which they are hard on fawns. Don't get me wrong, but a coyote is twice as hard on turkeys as anything. Everything is bobcats, everything.
Yeah,
Even when they're in the nest before they hatch, I mean, owls and all that. The turkey gets it pretty hard,
yeah.
But I don't know. We heard a lot of birds this year. I mean, it wasn't. It was just a really weird year for me. I'd never had a year like this spring. It was.
We didn't. I mean, we heard a lot of birds early season, but then it was just like they all went.
I mean, it'll typically go like that anyway, but I don't. I mean, I didn't hear as many birds this year as I typically do out there. That's a farm that always holds a ton of birds. But we did hear a lot. I don't know. Yeah, I could not work. Couldn't get them to work at all.
And we filmed a lot for that.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, we hunted that hard, and
we walked a ton.
Yeah, and filmed that, and I put a decent video together, and I was just waiting, for that good point, where we could get one in, shoot it, and then end the video, and then
we were close several times.
Yeah,
real close. I don't just never did come together. I don't guess. I don't know.
Yep.
Just end up that good, or I don't know. A lot of other people had a lot of success, but I don't know. I couldn't work them this year. I don't know what their deal was.
Yeah.
Or it might have been my deal. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll try again next year.
Yeah.
Well, I did remember today. We've been having quite a bit of problems out of our Rick's K3 binocular.
We have been.
And I remember today to call Midwest Thermal. And,
did you?
Yep. I do have to call Rick's though and get some kind of RA thing. I'm probably gonna send it back, but
yeah.
I don't know what's going on with it. It just won't stay on. It just turns off randomly.
I don't know. We thought it was aftermarket batteries at first, but then we started putting Rick's batteries in it, and same thing. It'll turn on for like 3 seconds and it'll shut itself back off.
They had a recall on those, but I think it was only on the button top batteries. But I can't remember for sure, but I don't know. He recommended that I call Rick's and see if what he thought or what Rick's thought.
They're supposed to have a pretty good warranty, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we've only had it, what, year and a half?
We ain't had that long.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just bought it this past year.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. This past season we bought it and made life a whole lot better, but it's been rough here. We've been hunting without it for the last 3 or 4 times we've went, and it sucks sitting there staring down that scope. So it got to the point now where we just use our phones and hold those.
Yeah. But we ain't had an ounce of trouble out of our scopes, but it's just that binocular. I don't know.
Grant said sorghum in the food plots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, allegedly. Never heard of that.
Don't guess they ever planted it.
And he said he's killed more with a bow than he has with a gun. I don't know if he's talking about deer or coyotes there. He can clarify in the comment there in a minute.
If you're talking about deer, you ain't trying hard enough. I can lay a deer down with a rifle right now.
And Sean said, "Hey guys, what's up, Sean?
Howdy.
Welcome in." Well, I don't know.
I do prefer to bow hunt over rifle hunt for sure, but
see, I like the idea of bow hunting. I've not bow hunted in a while.
Bow hunt's fun,
but
bow hunt's real fun.
If we can get it figured out this year,
I far prefer it over rifle hunting, but at the end of the day, rifle is significantly easier.
I think something got my fawn that was running around here this year, and I haven't seen as many fawns this year either.
I don't know. I've seen a ton of them on the road.
Well, I've
jumping
seen
across the road and stuff, but
I've seen some on the edges, eating grass on the edge of the interstate and stuff, but I've not seen as many fawns here.
Right.
What we use normally, we have 4 or 5 fawns every year that are
Yeah.
around here with those. This year we had one that I was consistently seeing, and then the other night we're sitting on the porch and we could hear a fawn crying up on the hill across the road,
yeah,
and I've not seen that fawn since.
probably
So,
a coyote turd now or
yep,
something.
I would say so.
I've seen a couple real nice bucks so far this year.
Grant said coyote. LOL. Well, both, I guess.
I've shot a couple coyotes with a bow deer hunting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, start blasting.
Definitely shot more with a rifle, but I have shot a couple in the tree stand with a bow.
Well, I don't know. We've been going 35 minutes, I think, at this point.
Probably ought to get an ad or two in.
Yeah, I don't know. I always forget about that. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
All right, I guess we'll run some ads and we'll be back here in just a minute.
This episode of the Outcast podcast is brought to you by Captain Experiences, our go-to spot for booking guided fishing and hunting trips across the country. No hidden fees, no stress, just top-rated guides and real adventures. Whether you're chasing trophy fish or planning the hunt of your dreams, Captain Experiences makes it easy. And just for our listeners, you can save 5% when you use promo code Outcast Outdoors. That's Outcast Outdoors at checkout. So if you're ready to get out there and make some memories, head on over to CaptainExperiences.com and get booked today.
Mornings on the water or in the woods call for good coffee. Coffee Bros delivers small batch, fresh roasted beans straight to your door. Perfect for campfires, thermoses, and early morning hunts. Right now, you can save 15% on any product. No promo code needed. Just follow the link in the description and gear up with Coffee Bros for your next adventure. Better coffee, better memories. This episode of The Outcast is brought to you by Backcountry.com. Whether you're chasing trout in the mountains or scouting turkeys at sunrise, gear matters, and Backcountry.com has you covered. From top-notch camo to packs, boots, and camping gear, they've got everything you need to take your adventure to the next level. And right now, you can save 15% off your first order. Just use promo code OUTCAST-15 at checkout. That's OUTCAST-15 at backcountry.com, where your next adventure begins.
This episode of the Outcast podcast is fueled by Rogue Energy, our official sponsor and the go-to energy drink for long nights, early mornings, and everything in between. Whether you're heading out on the water for a night of bow fishing, sitting on an all-day stand during the rut, or grinding through a day of work, Rogue gives you clean energy with no crash, no sugar, just focus and endurance that lasts. And for our listeners, you can save 10% on your order with promo code OUTCAST10. That's Outcast10 at checkout. Go to rogueenergy.com, grab your favorite flavor, and stay locked in all day long. All right. Welcome back.
Well, Sean, we had a couple people chime in there while we were running ads on the break, and Brad said, "Thank you guys for the great comments about doodle calls."
Oh, absolutely, man. I've ran his calls for I first met him at the hunting fishing show, West Virginia hunting fishing show, down at Charleston, probably I don't know, roughly 5 or 6 years ago. And so he had a booth set up. I stopped by his booth, and he had a couple calls laying out there, and I ran a few of them. Fell in love with them. Best call, hands down, that I heard down there at that show that weekend. So I bought one, and took it out that spring. Called two birds in with it, one for Dad and one for my sister Leanne. He likes you to send pictures of the turkey with his call when you kill with him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Send them to him or whatever. Went down next year, bought another one, and got it custom made with a picture in it. He'll do that for you too. And I think I bought one. I think I have 3 of his calls. I know for sure 2, but I think I have 3 of his calls, and they're, as far as friction calls go, they're the only calls I run now. I've ran them for 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah. Yep. And Sean said, bow's awesome when you hold out for the big bucks. When you can hear your heart beating so loud, that's when it gets great.
Yeah. When you shoot a buck and you just dang near fall out of the tree stand from the shake.
That's my problem is I shake real bad
Oh,
anyway. I get all
You wait till
excited.
you send one fly through a big buck or something, son.
I get all excited just shooting at a squirrel.
You better have that tether tightened up on that safety harness because I'm telling
Well,
you will.
Listen, we've had this debate before. You ain't got to worry about me getting in a tree stand.
Especially if you're a climber, son. You get that shaking, that bottom platform gets to going.
Yeah, I might fall out of my chair, but I ain't falling out of the tree stand because I ain't getting in a tree.
That's half the excitement of bow hunting, man, being 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah, no thanks. Grant said y'all need to check out Forget Genetics. They're awesome people, and tell them that he told us to reach out.
Forget Genetics. What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of food plot stuff, Grant. We'll see. We'll get a response back from him here, and we'll let you know. We may reach out to him, see what they got.
Yes, I'm always looking for something new to use.
Well, I guess I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about because we haven't done a whole lot this last couple of weeks, last month, really.
Sitting and watching the rain.
Yeah, watch the rain and watching grass grow. That's about it. You got to cut the grass 3 times a week because it grows every time it rains.
Yeah. Yes,
Well, like I said before, we're gonna do a little Q&A after this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it on Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably just run it on all of them: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, the whole 9 yards, everywhere we're live. And Grant said minerals and bait right now.
Okay.
So probably do a little live Q&A after this, and I guess we'll try to start doing that a little bit more engagement and talking with people.
Yeah.
But just a reminder: get entered in, like our page, I guess like and follow our page, like and follow Doodle Calls, and comment on either. Let's see. I'm going to make a special post with that call in it. So I'll have a picture with the hat, the call, the stickers, all that stuff. It'll be up later tonight. Comment on that post and tag your 2 people you're bringing with you.
Yeah.
So I think that's all they had to do.
Then, like I said, once we get a winner or whatever, we'll get a hold of you and you can decide. To do it this year.
Yeah.
You want to wait till next year to do it.
The spring spawn is definitely a good time to go. The only thing is you risk if we have a really wet spring, it's hard to hit it and get good water, and you've got to be available
when that happens.
Yeah.
Right.
It might happen on a Tuesday. You never know.
Right.
So you got to be available whenever it happens. We usually try to monitor the water pretty closely, but generally when the lakes start coming up around here,
right.
We start getting that spawn, the water starts warming up. I think this year it was a little bit later because we were kind of cold going into the spring. Last year it was really early. It was like mid-April. I think the 2nd or 3rd week of April last year. So
yeah, we hit it perfect last year. But later in the season, my opinion, you're going to get on bigger fish. And if you hit the spawn right, you're going to get on more fish. Probably not as big fish.
Yeah, it just depends on whether you want quality or quantity.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a word that Michael struggled with last night in the.
Yeah, it was. I'd do that 5 or 6 times.
But let's see. Sean said he's been running Doodle Calls for probably 8 years now. They're the best call that I've ever ran. So if you guys are looking for a great call, give Doodle Calls a try.
Couldn't agree more. Those are handcrafted West Virginia calls.
Yeah.
And they are right on the money, honey. Top
notch.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, I guess
we got a couple questions for me. Go ahead and ask them.
Let's see where they at.
I see up there.
I don't know. We got we're doing things a little different here tonight. We got all the topics up on the TV in front of us, so we don't miss anything.
Except neither one of us can read.
Yeah, I can't see it. I'm blind here. Well, I think we already know the answer to this one. Crossbow or compound?
Compound.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Clover or I can't pronounce that word. ChatGPT wrote that one.
Where are you even reading that
at? Right here on the second line. We might have to have an episode of Hooked on Phonics here so we can figure this word out.
I don't know the other words. So I'm gonna go with clover.
Okay, thermal or night vision?
Thermal, 100%. if you can afford it, 1,000%.
All right. Well, this one might be a throw-up debate here: river or lake? Bow fishing.
Where at?
Here.
River.
Agreed. River or lake in South Carolina?
Lake.
Agreed. Okay, that was easy. Morning or evening hunt?
Also depends on where I'm at. Typically, I'm more of a morning guy. I don't know. There's just something about, for me, there's something about listening to the woods wake up.
Yeah.
Listening to little squirrels start squawking and birds chirping and everything. But the 2 biggest bucks I've ever killed came about 15 minutes before dark.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like them both.
Yeah. Well, I guess we don't really have anything looking ahead other than just our bowfish trips, hopefully, that'll happen this year. It's just going to be a matter of whether we get time or not. You know, work's been kind of hectic and,
Right.
you know, just getting time to be able to do stuff. And
I think we're definitely going to, even if we got to take some vacation days, I think we're definitely going to do a stingray trip.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. Agreed.
But so we'll be looking for that video of putting food plots in and stuff.
Yeah.
Will be up next couple weeks.
Yeah, it'll probably take me about a week or so to edit it once we get it filmed.
Yeah.
But yep. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We had a pretty decent audience tonight. I think about 150 people total across all platforms. So
Not bad.
on the live views. So well, I guess make sure you follow us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. We're trying to get better about posting videos on YouTube. And we are on the road to 2,000 followers for TikTok. So we're trying to hit that goal. Finally got unhard stuck there out of the triple digits. And so making a little bit of headway, but every engagement, every like, share, comment, we appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, and keep your eyes peeled for that post so you can get entered into the contest there. You get some pretty cool stuff and a night of fishing.
Yeah, we'll have it up tonight, and might even post a little copy of the ad, so that way if you want to listen to it again, you can.
Listen to us being dumb.
But wait, there's more.
Oh boy.
Well, give us a follow on all the social media, and thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you all in a couple weeks.
That's it for this journey on the Outcast. Thanks for lacing up your boots, stepping off the beaten path, and walking with us through the wild unknown. If today's episode sparked something in you or reminded you why you crave the open air, don't forget to follow, leave a review, and share the trail with a fellow outcast. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and stay wild out there.